In the heart of the Catholic Church, priests stand as enduring figures of faith, their roles steeped in tradition and profoundly relevant in today's world. They are set apart not by personal merit, but by the sacrament of holy orders. This sacred ordination confers upon them a unique spiritual authority and the responsibility to serve God's people. Through their ministry, priests bridge the gap between the divine and the human, guiding their communities with wisdom and compassion. Their presence is a source of comfort and a beacon of hope for the faithful. From celebrating Mass to offering forgiveness in confession, their actions reflect the love and mercy of Christ. Priests are called to be shepherds, leading their flock towards spiritual enlightenment. They are also called to be servants, tirelessly tending to the needs of their parishioners. In a world often characterized by uncertainty and spiritual hunger, Catholic priests continue to play a vital role. They offer stability, guidance, and a connection to something greater than ourselves. Their commitment to their vocation, exemplified by their vows of celibacy and obedience, serves as a powerful testament to their faith. Through their ministry, they not only nourish the souls of individuals, but also contribute to the betterment of society as a whole. They are advocates for justice, voices for the voiceless, and beacons of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. Their presence is a constant reminder of the enduring power of faith and the transformative love of God. The priesthood is not merely a profession, it is a divine calling. It is not something one chooses, but rather something one is chosen for. This calling is consecrated through the sacrament of holy orders, a sacred ritual that traces its roots back to the time of Christ and his apostles. In this sacrament, men are set apart for a unique and holy purpose. They are configured to Christ, the high priest, and empowered by the Holy Spirit to act in his person. The sacrament of holy orders is therefore more than a symbolic gesture. It is a transformative encounter with the divine. Through the laying on of hands by a bishop, the priest receives a special outpouring of grace and the authority to carry out his sacred duties. This indelible mark on his soul sets him apart for service within the Church. It is a lifelong commitment, one that demands sacrifice, humility, and an unwavering dedication to God and his people. The priest, thus ordained, becomes a living instrument of Christ, continuing his saving work in the world. He acts not on his own behalf, but as an alter Christus, another Christ. This profound reality underscores the gravity of the priesthood and the sacred nature of the duties entrusted to those who receive this sacrament. It is a call to holiness, a call to selflessness, and a call to be a living icon of Christ's love in the world. Central to the priesthood is the role of mediator. Priests act as a bridge between God and humanity, facilitating the flow of grace through the sacraments. They are entrusted with the administration of these sacred signs, which are essential for the spiritual nourishment and growth of the faithful. Through the priest's hands, ordinary elements like water, bread, and wine become channels of God's transformative grace. This sacramental ministry is at the very heart of the priest's vocation. It allows him to touch the lives of his parishioners in profound and lasting ways. From celebrating the Eucharist, the source and summit of Christian life, to offering forgiveness and reconciliation through confession, the priest participates in the very life of God. He stands as a witness to the enduring power of God's love and mercy, offering comfort in times of sorrow, hope in times of despair, and strength for the journey of faith. Through his ministry, the priest brings the healing touch of Christ to the sick, the lost, and the brokenhearted. He is a conduit of God's grace, a living sign of his presence in the world. Beyond their sacramental duties, priests are also called to be shepherds of their flock. They are entrusted with the spiritual well-being of their parishioners, guiding them towards a deeper relationship with God. This shepherding takes many forms, from preaching the gospel to offering spiritual direction. It requires wisdom, compassion, and a deep understanding of the human heart. Priests are called to be teachers, explaining the truths of the faith and helping their parishioners to grow in their understanding of God's word. They are also called to be counselors, offering guidance and support to those who are struggling with life's challenges. Their role is not to dictate, but to accompany, to walk alongside their parishioners on their individual journeys of faith. This often involves listening with an open heart, offering words of encouragement, and challenging individuals to grow in their relationship with God. It means being present in times of joy and sorrow, celebrating milestones and offering comfort in times of grief. The priest's role as shepherd is multifaceted, demanding both strength and tenderness, wisdom and compassion, and an unwavering commitment to the well-being of his flock.